in my heart of hearts, I also believe that we learn a lot from our failures or our missteps or our challenges, things that are kind of thrown at us. And it sounds to me like that time when the company said to you, "Hey, we don't we don't need you anymore," that was one of those moments, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's funny, Denise. I've been doing a lot of thinking about this lately, just given the end of the year and being, reflective on where I've been and the journey where I want to go. And it really dawned on me that the times in my life where I've had the greatest opportunities show up were the times that that started with I give up. Where I've just been like, it hasn't worked the way I thought it was, or I was just at the end and ready to kind of just like throw it in and just say forget it. And then like a door would crack open. And I learned early on in my life, I've had these experiences, and that's what I think is important about reflecting in our lives. Um, where I looked back at like 3 or 4 key points where I was at that place and a door cracked, and I got comfortable being uncomfortable by walking through it. And by walking through it, something amazing opened up that I would never have imagined, dreamed, or expected.
Yeah. And I think that's such an important point that you talk about, because we get we get comfortable with being comfortable, right?
Hmm.
And we don't
Yeah.
want to make those changes. We're afraid to take that risk. We're afraid to open that door or cross that threshold. And so, what do you say to someone who says, you know what, I don't feel like I'm good enough, or I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, or gosh, that's terrifying. What do you say?
Whew. I would say that if it's something that's deep in your heart and something that with all of your belief in being, you think is something that's pulling and nudging you. And I'm not speaking to you as much as like change your career. It could be, going after an opportunity. It could be writing a book. It could be stepping into a relationship, in some way that, faith and fear ask us to do the same thing. And
Mm,
that's to believe in something we can't see. Right.
mm,
And you can take faith any way you'd like to. Like I'm very much a spiritual person, but that could be faith in yourself, faith in your abilities, faith in your track record that you're going to continue to be successful, right? But I would just encourage people that it takes just as much energy and effort and headspace to believe in the negative as it would be in the positive. The challenge is that we're hardwired to go automatically to the negative, which keeps us in a safe zone, right? And that just goes back to the prehistoric days, where it's about survival, and that's really all the mind is here to do, is to keep us alive. It's not to specifically help us thrive and grow. Now it can when we kick it into gear, but at its base, it's going to keep us in that negative. Don't go, even though you're comfortable and this sucks, it probably beats what's out there because I don't know what's there.